Afternoon. Today we're going to show you how to force open a door. Remember, there's inward swinging doors and there's outward swinging doors. If you see hinges on a door, chances are it's going to be an outward swinging door. If you do not see hinges, chances are it's going to be an inward swinging door. Remember to always try before you pry and check for heat. Firefighter Balsley and Firefighter Jar are now going to demonstrate how to force open an inward swinging door. At this point, Firefighter Balsley is going to go ahead and check the door. He's going to try before he pries. It's also going to check for heat. The door is locked and there's no extreme heat on the other side. So now he's going to go ahead and take the Halligan and he's going to shock or hit the door at the top, middle, and bottom on the lock side. Now he's going to go ahead and drive the adze of the Halligan bar between the door and jamb and push down or up on the Halligan in a direction opposite of the direction of the pike as far as possible in order to gap the door. Now Firefighter Jar is going to enter the scene. He's going to use the blade of the axe to hold or wedge the gap before removing the adze. Now, Firefighter Balsley is going to remove the adze and he's going to set the fork with the bevel side towards the door, and he's going to pull back on the bar away from the door until the fork's bite or resistance is felt.
Prepare to strike.
The member with the axe takes position on one knee, and at the direction of the member with the Halligan, he's going to drive the fork between the door and the jamb, while the member with the Halligan maintains pressure on the Halligan in a direction away from the door to keep the forks from driving into the jamb.
Strike. 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 Halligan is set.
The Halligan is set. What he means by that is that the forks are set to the proper depth at the point where the top of the V is even with the inside of the jamb. As you can see, the top of the V is even with the inside of the jamb. Now the member with the Halligan, Firefighter Balsley, can now easily push in forcefully towards the door to force it open. If the door still doesn't open, just bring the Halligan perpendicular to the door and push in on it to clear the door, being sure to use the adze to capture and control the door. The door has now been forced open. Now we're going to demonstrate an outward swinging door. First thing we're going to do is we're going to check again for heat, and we're going to try before we pry. Once we determine that the door is locked, we're going to have to force entry. Simply, we're going to drive the adze of the Halligan guard between the door and the jamb, and at this time, Firefighter Balsley is going to enter. He's going to strike that adze into the door jamb.
Strike. 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 Strike.
And now we're going to pull.
Strike. Strike.
And then pull up. Door open.
Ready? Strike. 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 Good.